Good morning, everyone. Today is October 15th. It's a Sunday, and my name is Elsie, or as my name is Ellie Gets Fit underscore for life, both here and in Instagram. And today I want to talk about my pre-op appointment and my experience. So I had my pre-op appointment on the 26th of September, which, by the way, yes, my surgery date is set, is actually tomorrow. I am super excited. But I wanted to talk to you more about my pre-op, for those of you who are wondering what to expect when you go to pre-op. So when I got to the hospital, I got there at 8 o'clock in the morning for registration, and they quickly registered me and took me back to the office of the pre-op nurse. The pre-op nurse had me fill out a bunch of paperwork. She went over the entire process of the surgery, what to expect, and she was the one who explained about the preparation. She was the one to explain about the people who were going to be there and what was going to take place, what it's allowed, what's not allowed. So let's talk a little bit about that. First of all, what they're going to do is they're going to tell you what you can do or what you must do and what you can't do. So what you cannot do is you cannot wear any makeup, you cannot wear any jewelry, no piercings, nothing like that. You also cannot wear any nail polish or dark nail polish, so that's why I changed mine to a very clear color. Also, they're going to be giving you two sets of body wipes, which are really large wipes that you're going to be using the night before. What they want you to do is they want you to take a shower. After taking a shower, without putting anything on, because you cannot wear lotion, perfume, deodorant, creams, sprays, nothing. Can't wear anything at all. So what they're going to have you do is they're going to have you take these body wipes and wipe your entire body, and they'll give you the exact instructions, but you will wipe your entire body and then get dressed and go to sleep. The morning of surgery, you have to do it all over again and take another shower without putting anything on, no deodorant, no lotion, perfumes, etc., and wipe your body down again with the second set of wipes that they give you. They want you to wear something very comfortable because you're going to change at the hospital anyways. And when you get there, they are going to be registering you at a certain time and getting you prepared with IV and everything for surgery. So, a couple of other things. After I spoke with the pre-op nurse, I spoke to the case worker or case manager. This is the individual that comes in to check if you personally are going to need any equipment that you need to take home. In other words, if you have issues walking, then what they'll do is they'll make sure that you have the proper equipment that's going to help you while you're going to be at home healing, whether it's a walker, a wheelchair, if you need commodes when you take a shower, anything that has to do with equipment that's going to help you once you get home. This caseworker, case manager is going to be the one to help you make sure that you have everything you need before you leave. I personally am not going to need anything, so she went over my history and went over my information. Me personally, I'm not going to need anything to take home, so which is good. After I spoke to her, then I spoke to the nurse practitioner. The nurse practitioner was the one who spoke about my diet. She was really concentrating and making sure that I followed my pre-op diet, which by the way, my pre-op diet consists of a protein shake in the morning, a protein shake for lunch, and then dinner is 3 to 4 ounces of lean meat, half a cup of veggies, and a quarter cup of starch. But the starch can only be like brown rice, quinoa, wheat items. So it's very strict stuff. And I can also have yogurt as a snack, as many sugar-free popsicles as I want, which they have become my favorite. Sugar-free pudding, fresh fruit, so things like that. And of course, water. Drink a lot of water. But the day before pre-op, the day before the surgery, I'm sorry, that's what the nurse practitioner wanted to make sure that I understood. So today is the day before surgery, because my surgery is tomorrow. So today I'm only allowed to have one protein shake in the morning, one protein shake for lunch. That's it. Pure, clear liquids for the rest of the day, which the clear liquids can include water, of course, my G2, which is your Gatorade, zero sugar, my Powerade, sugar-free. What else? Popsicles. I can keep having my popsicles, which are my favorite, and sugar-free Jello. So for the rest of the day, that is all I can have. So it's gonna be real. And then at 2 o'clock, I have to drink a bottle of magnesium citrate. I've never had that. I'm not sure. I heard it's nasty, but gotta do what you gotta do. So that's gonna be at 2 p.m. I'm supposed to have a bowel movement between 2 and 6 p.m. If by 6 p.m. I don't have a bowel movement, then I have been instructed to take another bottle of magnesium citrate. I am praying that I don't have to do that. What else? That's it. The rest of the night, the rest of the day, I have to just drink clear liquids. And then nothing, absolutely nothing, not even water after midnight. Okay? That is what the nurse practitioner made sure that I understood. And she also made sure that I had the information, the instructions on what to take or how my diet is going to be after the surgery. But she was mostly concerned and very detailed about making sure that I knew what I could and could not have the day before surgery and the morning of. So after that, she did also tell me that the anesthesiologist was going to be the one who's going to tell me what medicines I'm allowed to have the morning of the surgery. So after I spoke to the nurse practitioner, I spoke to the anesthesiologist. Oh, by the way, in the middle of all of this, I did have some lab work, some blood work. I had a nurse come in and draw some blood, a few tubes. I want to say there were about 4 to 5 tubes. And that was just them making sure that they run tests on how my, levels are, my blood, my iron, hemoglobin, everything. And no news is good news. So if something was wrong, they would call you. If they don't call you, that means everything is fine. And so far, they haven't called me, which is good. What else? Oh yeah, so the anesthesiologist came in and she went over practically everything. But most important, she went over my heart to make sure that my heart was good. She checked my heartbeat. She checked my lungs. She asked a few other questions. And she was the one who told me that the only 2 medicines that I'm allowed to have is my buspirone, which I take daily for anxiety, and my omeprazole, which I take for my acid reflux. Out of all the other vitamins and all the other medicines and everything else that I take, those were the only 2 that I'm allowed to have today, which after the gym, I'll go home and have it with a sip of water. What else? Tomorrow morning, also, that is all that I'm allowed to have is those 2 medicines. Okay? Nothing else. And it has to be with a sip of water. Today I could have it with regular water, I'm sorry, but tomorrow morning with just a sip of water. And then that's it. That was the last person that I spoke to. They also gave me a breathing device, which is that breathing device that has the meter where you inhale air and it has to stay at a certain level. And they showed me how it works, how I'm supposed to use it, and the way that it's going to be very helpful while I'm in the hospital so that they can make sure that my lungs are doing well before I leave. And I am to continue using it at home as well to make sure that my lungs are where they need to be, expanding, contracting, and working properly. Very, very important. So they gave me that device, and I need to make sure that I bring it with me on the day of surgery. So for tomorrow, I have to bring that breathing device. I also have to bring my CPAP machine, which, the nurse practitioner also was the one who went over my CPAP machine. So if you use the CPAP machine on the day of pre-op, they're gonna check to see if you're compliant with it. So make sure that you continue using it, and then you take your chip, your memory chip, on the day of your pre-op, because they're going to be checking that chip to make sure that you are compliant. My advice is to stay 100% compliant, making sure that there's no reason at all that they may postpone your surgery. Take my advice. So I was 100% compliant. She was extremely happy about that. And so I need to make sure that the day of my surgery, I bring the breathing device and that I bring my CPAP machine. I've also done my research, and just to give you a tip, these are the things that I have been told that are essential for you to bring. You want to make sure you come in with comfortable clothes. Bring comfortable clothes for you to take back home, for you to wear on your way back home, whether it's a nice loose dress or some very stretchy pants, because your stomach is going to be bloated and still in pain. Also, they said to take chapstick because your lips will get dry. They also told me to bring your charger, of course, and bring an extension, because the outlets at the hospital tend to be away from the bed, so a regular charger might not do it for you. So bring an extension just in case. And I've been told to bring comfortable shoes like slippers, but they can't be slippers that are slippery. They have to be something that's going to hold the floor when you walk, because walking is essential when you have your surgery. Yes, gas X strips are recommended as well, but they said that some people, not even the strips help them, that the whole thing to release those gas, because they're not gases in your stomach, it's gases not only in your stomach, but that air starts filtering around your body, and I heard that people feel it on their back, like where your shoulder blades are. So the only way to get rid of that is to walk. So that's what I'm planning on doing. And I pray that I'm successful with it, because I don't want to have, the less pain I have, the better. So I'm excited. Tomorrow is my day. I can't believe how quickly it got here, but I'm super excited. I can't wait. I do have quite a bit of support, and my family's going to be there, and I'm just excited. Please keep me in your prayers that everything goes well, and I promise to make a video once I'm back home and also tell you my experience from the surgery itself. Again, my name is Elsie. I go by EllieGetsFit_for_life, both here and in Instagram. So go ahead and subscribe down there in the button. And I hope everybody has a blessed Sunday, a great day, a great week, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.